Have you ever found yourself caught in a cycle of unhealthy relationships, wondering why you always end up feeling unfulfilled or misunderstood? No matter how much you try to love yourself or change your circumstances, do you feel like something keeps pulling you back to the same emotional patterns? Today, we'll dive into a profound truth uncovered by Carl Jung, one that could completely transform the way you experience love and relationships. Stick around, because what you learn today might just be the key to unlocking the love you've been searching for. We all want love. It's part of being human. But what if I told you that love isn't something you need to search for outside yourself? What if it's something that begins with you? Today, we're going to unpack a truth that Carl Jung discovered, a truth that will change how you relate to yourself and everyone around you. It's not about finding love, but about understanding why you seek it in the wrong places, and how you can start creating it from within. The relational mirror and self-awareness. Self-discovery through relationships. Carl Jung's idea of the relational mirror is one of the most powerful concepts in personal growth. He believed that the relationships we have are not random. They are a reflection of what we have yet to confront within ourselves. If you find yourself constantly drawn to people who make you feel insecure, or perhaps you're repeatedly frustrated by individuals who show traits you dislike, these reactions are not merely coincidences. They reveal unresolved parts of yourself, parts that you have yet to acknowledge or integrate. Think about the people in your life who make you feel something strong. Whether it's love, anger, or frustration, those emotions aren't just a reaction to someone else's behavior. They are a mirror reflecting back to you something about yourself. But here's the twist. Instead of asking, why is this person like this? Ask yourself, what is this person showing me about myself? Take Amanda, for instance. She kept falling into relationships with emotionally unavailable people. It felt like a pattern she couldn't escape. At first, she thought it was just bad luck. But after working on herself, she realized something profound. Her parents had been emotionally distant when she was growing up. Amanda had unknowingly sought out relationships that mirrored that early experience, believing, on some level, that love must always come with emotional distance. By becoming aware of this, she was able to shift the course of her romantic life, breaking the cycle and starting to attract more emotionally available partners. Shadow integration and emotional honesty. Embracing the shadow. Jung also introduced us to the concept of the shadow. This is the part of ourselves that we repress, deny, or avoid. But here's the thing. Your shadow isn't just made up of negative traits. It's also the parts of yourself you've ignored or undervalued, like your unexpressed talents or strengths. If you want to experience true love, both for yourself and others, you must first make peace with your shadow. To do this, you have to get brutally honest with yourself. It's not about self-criticism, but self-awareness. If you don't accept the parts of yourself you've been avoiding, you will keep projecting those unresolved aspects onto others. You might find yourself irritated by people who exhibit traits you secretly harbor but suppress. Whether it's arrogance, vulnerability, or fear, recognizing these projections is the first step toward healing and growth. A typical example: John, a close friend, always felt like he was less than in his relationships. His partners often made him feel small, and he assumed it was because they didn't understand him. But when he started looking inward, he realized something powerful. He had spent most of his life feeling unimportant. He had a deep-seated belief that he wasn't worthy of respect. Once John became aware of this belief, he was able to work through it and, in doing so, attracted healthier, more respectful relationships. Breaking free from toxic patterns. Rewriting your relationship story. Many of us get caught in repeating relationship patterns that stem from childhood. If you grew up in an environment where love was conditional or inconsistent, you might find yourself unconsciously seeking relationships that mirror those dynamics. Maybe you attract partners who are emotionally distant or always seem to need rescuing. These patterns aren't accidents. They are deeply ingrained beliefs about love and relationships that were formed long ago. To break free from these patterns, you must develop self-awareness and start creating new, healthier neural pathways. Self-awareness exercise. Observe the relationships you've had. Are there certain patterns that keep repeating? For instance, do you tend to feel abandoned by your partners? Do you always choose people who make you feel insecure or controlled? Take a moment to reflect. These patterns are not random. They are invitations to look deeper into your past and examine the wounds that need healing. Self-love and the journey toward healing. The power of self-love. Carl Jung said that the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. This process starts with self-love. If you want to have a healthy relationship, you must first have a healthy relationship with yourself. But self-love isn't just about affirming how wonderful you are. It's about accepting all parts of yourself, including your flaws, insecurities, and mistakes. Only then can you love others authentically. True love begins when you stop seeking external validation and start cultivating it from within. When you love yourself fully, relationships shift. You no longer need someone else to fill the void inside you because you've already done the work to fill it yourself. This internal transformation will create a ripple effect in your external relationships. Breaking the cycle of subconscious programming. Toxic relationship patterns often stem from subconscious programming that we've carried since childhood. If you were raised in an environment where love was conditional or inconsistent, your brain may unconsciously seek out partners who reinforce those old patterns. But these subconscious behaviors are not set in stone. They can be rewired through consistent self-awareness and conscious choices. To break the cycle, you must first take responsibility for your patterns. This isn't about blaming yourself, it's about recognizing your role in maintaining these behaviors and making the decision to change. When you take responsibility, you regain control over your relational experiences. Rewiring the brain. Neuroscience teaches us that these patterns are neurological. Through repeated behavior, we've created strong neural connections. The good news? These connections can be rewired. It requires awareness and consistent practice, but you can choose a new path. The more you consciously choose healthier relationships, the stronger those new neural pathways become. The path to authentic relationships. Authentic love and connection. The goal isn't perfection. It's self-awareness and conscious choice. When you stop searching for love outside yourself, you begin to create relationships based on mutual respect, understanding, and shared growth. Relationships become a source of expansion, not a crutch to fill your emotional needs. When both people are whole, love becomes a beautiful exchange, an opportunity for both individuals to grow together. Final takeaway: the secret to love isn't finding the right person. It's becoming the right person. When you love yourself unconditionally, you attract relationships that reflect the wholeness you've cultivated within yourself. Love is not a destination, it's a journey, and it starts with you. So what's the lesson here? Love is not something you find or receive. It's something you create from within. Until you understand that love is a reflection of who you are, you will keep searching for it in all the wrong places. But once you understand this truth, everything changes. The love you seek has always been within you. It just takes the courage to embrace all of who you are. If you found this message meaningful, share it with someone who could benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into how you can transform your life and relationships from the inside out. Remember, love is not something you find. It's something you build. And that journey begins today. Thank you for joining me on this transformative path. I'll see you in the next video.